What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Vince, and today we are back with another reaction. Today we're gonna be reacting to a different video. This one is called Who Has the Worst Apology in YouTube History. Now y'all know I'm just getting started. Hopefully I don't ever gotta do one of these and be on one of these lists. So let's get into it. Boom.
We're gonna rank YouTube's 10 worst apology videos from bad to downright terrible.
Okay.
So let's begin by looking at Rice Gum.
And shout out to Sunny V2, this him. We watched one of his videos before, but he liked that.
Whose trash apology went by the name of This Dude Calls Me Out for Mystery Unboxing.
Okay.
Rice Gum's apology referred to a different video from 3 days prior, titled How I Got AirPods for $4, in which he promote a mystery box gambling site, while making it sound as though the website was an easy way to make money.
Bro, why these YouTubers be scamming their audience, bro? It's just evil. You already up. You gonna do it for a bag?
Yeah. Because Rice Gum had a young audience, he'd be called out by H3H3 Productions and PewDiePie for promoting gambling to children.
Oh, you don't want to get called out by them.
With Rice Gum's response coming in the days following these call-out videos. His apology began on terrible footing, as instead of admitting any kind of wrongdoing, he'd state that he was justified in doing the video as they paid him more than $100,000, before going on to state that he wasn't the first YouTuber to promote the website.
Ooh. 100,000? Y'all doing it for 100,000? I don't know, bro. 100,000 is a lot of money. That's a lot of money. Just to but you scamming your audience. I don't know. It's hard. It's hard.
The video by giving out multiple Amazon gift card codes.
There's nothing I can really do but say sorry and give you these Amazon gift cards, so I'm sorry.
Only each code had already expired by the time the video went live. Beginning your apology by bragging about money before going on to offer your audience some old expired gift cards definitely makes for a pretty poor apology. However, the video was short and sweet. It felt as though it was consistent with Rice Gum's personality, and the argument about other YouTubers promoting the site before him was actually a pretty reasonable point.
Alright, so if y'all gonna make an apology, y'all take notes on this. Short and sweet, was consistent with Rice Gum's personality, and argument about other YouTubers.
Rice Gum was also smart enough to keep his cool throughout the whole video, which Shane Dawson wasn't able to do, whose incredibly volatile state led to YouTube's 9th worst apology
I've never heard of him.
Taking accountability began with Shane stating
that
emotionally chucking on a webcam and apologizing was stupid and childish.
And that is stupid. That is something that a child does, not something that a 31-year-old man does. That's not good.
Although this is
what, apologizing for doing something wrong?
Exactly what he'd do over the following 20 minutes. Shane was apologizing for the jokes he'd made during his 10-year YouTube career, and although he'd state that he was simply laying out his feelings, the whole video used manipulative language and felt as though it was coming from a point of total desperation.
Why is the camera so close, bro? I feel like he's looking into my, bro, back up.
I'm so sorry. I am so sorry to anybody that saw that. It's something that I shouldn't even be able to get out of. I should lose everything for that.
Shane used all the classic buzz phrases such as I will educate myself and I will do better and I don't know who that person is anymore. And therefore the whole video just feels like a pathetic template to get hate off his back, as opposed to a personalized video with his own terminology to apply to his specific situation.
He didn't really mean it.
The hypocrisy continued into the end of the video when Shane stated that being defensive was a poor way to make changes.
I'm gonna go on the defensive, and that's not a good way to live, and it's not a good way to grow.
Yet he seemed completely unaware that his entire video was defensive in response to the drama that he had found
offensive YouTube content. I wonder what kind of jokes he made.
However, at least Shane didn't insinuate that his audience was stupid, as when the Fine Brothers uploaded their awful apology that accidentally insult the entire
I only know one person off this list so far, and it's Rice Gum.
of YouTube. The Fine Brothers had pioneered the reaction genre on YouTube with their Kids React series, and would post a video in early 2016 simply titled React World, in which it sounded like the Fine Brothers were trying to copyright any kind of YouTube reaction video. As a result of their poorly crafted concept that received hate from every corner of the internet.
I'm messing around unsubscribe. I'm not even subscribed to them. I'm messing around just go subscribe and unsubscribe just to, how you going? First of all, y'all know that's what we do. we react, but how they gonna try to claim reactions?
Internet, prompting what we're now calling the 8th worst apology in YouTube history.
Yeah.
The apology began with the Fine brothers admitting that their video was worded poorly and that they never planned on trying to copyright YouTube's reaction genre.
First and foremost, we're sorry for confusing people by using terminology like our react format. We were never trying to say that every video where someone reacts to something else is something we would try to control.
However, despite stating this, the two would then go on to explain that they had taken down other reaction content in the past, while continuing to imply that the audience was stupid for being unable to comprehend the concept laid out in their initial React World video.
Just because we have or might get trademarks doesn't mean we're going to run around and start taking down videos.
We're sorry that you're too stupid to understand how this works.
Oh my, he not talking to me. He can't be talking to me. Cause I don't know how it works, but he can't be talking to me.
Is basically the sum of this apology in one sentence. So yeah, classic arrogant non-apology. At the end of the day, the Fine brothers got off lightly, as their initial mistake wasn't all that big of a deal. However, the same couldn't be said for Travis Scott, who posted the 7th worst apology after 10 people died at his Astro World concert.
Oh, that's actually Travis Scott. Oh, okay, before we get into it, how y'all feel about that, bro? I mean, like, how was he supposed to know that was going on? I mean, I don't really know much about it. It was a long time ago, but anyway.
It happened in November 2021, and despite everybody in the crowd chanting to stop the show, Travis Scott continued, which ultimately resulted in the 10 fatalities alongside 500
that's sad. I didn't know they were chanting to stop. Oh, that's sad.
Injuries. As the news of the tragedy began to go viral, Travis was planning his apology and would take to Instagram with somewhat of an unconventional approach. He was seemingly trying to avoid having his face clickbaited by the media, and therefore recorded a short video in black and white under bad lighting from a bad angle, with his eyes closed and his hand covering his face for the majority of the video. This was certainly a 200 IQ play, however, it also made for an extremely terrible, unpleasant viewing experience and resulted in comments such as, Travis Scott is clearly much more focused on his headache than his apology, as well as he gave his forehead more respect than the people who died of a horrible, painful death.
I'm not supposed to laugh at that, bro. But he said he gave his forehead more respect. That's sad though, that I didn't know people died at the, man, yeah, I missed all this. I'm out the loop.
As a direct consequence of his inaction. The words he used in the video weren't much better either, because as highlighted by this comment, his apology is basically, damn, that's crazy.
I just want to send out prayers to the ones that was lost last night. I mean, I'm honestly just devastated. I could never imagine anything like this just happening.
The funniest part is that in his apology, Travis is talking like he wasn't there. It's like the dude just woke up and was like, oh man, people died at Travis Scott's concert.
Bro.
The apology was certainly bizarre. However, it wasn't nearly as strange as the—
Hey, bro, Sonny V2 be mixing these boys up. He be chopping these boys, sliding them, slicing them, and the transition to the next thing is just so smooth. It plays off each other, man. Y'all don't know about that.
Apology by Simply Kenna, who became YouTube's first creator to apologize in the form of a poem. The apology came in response to being called out for plagiarism and seemingly as an overcompensation for trying to be original. Simply Kenna wrote a 3.5-minute poem using nothing but incredibly deep metaphor.
Am I a human? Am I a monster? Or am I something in between?
Now to
Bar! Nah, I ain't get it. I ain't gonna lie. I'm not even finna sit here and lie like I got it. That went right through my ear and out the other ear and over my head.
In his credit, the poem was pretty well written. However, using it to apologize felt like an unbelievably strange move. The whole point of an apology is to be sincere. To write a poem, rehearse it. Those fake facial expressions and background music, babe, that's not sincere. An apology in poetry is me in my rawest form, even though I'm not raw at all, because I rehearse this instead of just talking to you guys naturally.
Dang, y'all thought she had bars. The comment section be dropping bars too, man. I ain't gonna lie, the comments be ruthless, bro. You just gotta thug through it, bro.
That poem is so corny. Still trying to be aesthetic in an apology video. The video was so bad that Kenna then posted another apology video to say sorry for the first one, and as summarized by this comment, if you have to make an apology video for an apology video, it might be time to take a break from YouTube.
Yeah, I agree.
However, at least Simply Kenna had the chance to take a break voluntarily, as when T Martin posted his awful—
Whoa, hold on, now we back into somebody I know. I used to watch this man faithfully. I didn't know he had to apologize. Oh my gosh. All right, y'all strap in.
apology. The audience stopped watching completely.
just wanted to start
he used to get views like that. Super Cooper Sunday, million views.
And then
1 hour.
happens.
All right, not 1 hour,
In
but
the lead up to what we're calling the 5th worst apology in YouTube history, T Martin promoted a website called CSGO Lotto, claiming that he found the site at random and was able to use it to win expensive CSGO items.
why do they be scamming? Like, this is like, I mean, I understand about the bag being thrown at you and it's tempting. Like, man, I gotta think about myself. Y'all don't care about, y'all not gonna, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, your fan base is that's what you living off of. And
Although
you scamming
it wouldn't
them.
be long before T Martin was exposed as being one of the owners of the website, prompting the now infamous I'm sorry video. The apology began on fake manipulative footing as T Martin sat there talking to his dog about how difficult the video was going to be.
Cooper, I have no idea how I'm gonna record this video, dude.
However, it's hard to tell exactly how the video was supposed to be difficult, as T Martin would do nothing besides sit there and spend 2 minutes telling the audience how dumb they were.
My connection to CSGO Lotto has been a matter of public record since the company was first organized in December of 2015.
Okay, so why'd you lie and say you weren't associated with it?
This is and always has been a clearly stated policy.
He barely even apologized. He's putting the blame on the people for not understanding. WTF.
Yeah, what
he
the
basically
heck?
called his fans stupid. I love how he didn't even apologize and basically just said it's our fault. It didn't help that T Martin decided to film the apology in the entryway to his mansion with his expensive truck sitting just outside the window, but at least he was smart enough to flaunt his wealth subtly, as the Liver King's terrible apology
Oh, I know him too. I think I've heard his apology before about lying.
began with him blatantly bragging about how much money he had. Prior to the Liver King confession, he'd consistently reiterated that his physique was natural, although when More Plates More Dates uploaded a video showing that this wasn't true, the Liver King felt the pressure to apologize.
He's on
The Liver King
roids.
would begin his apology by bragging about being rich.
Before social media, I was rich and anonymous. And after social media, I'm still rich, but no longer anonymous.
Before going on to try and convince the audience that he never planned on becoming famous.
And I never expected this kind of exposure.
So why'd you, bro, he just lied. He's a liar.
Despite having grown the brand using his face, name, and image as the most recognized.
I'm not gonna lie. I don't care how big he is. I'm dragging his face through the mud. Y'all set it up. Set it up. I want to 1v1 him. Set it up. Get me in the ring with him.
Feature. The Liver King then goes on to claim that his persona was nothing more than an experiment to help struggling teenagers.
Liver King, the public figure, was an experiment to spread the message.
That's
Our
cap.
people are hurting at record rates with depression, autoimmune, anxiety, infertility, low ambition in life. Our young men are hurting the most, feeling lost, weak, and submissive.
Which felt like a cliche cop-out to shift the blame from what he was being accused of. The beginning of the apology was bad, the magnitude of the initial lie was bad, and the need for the apology was almost non-existent in the first place.
That's
However,
very
because
true.
the Liver King was able to finish the video with a couple of reasonable points, he's avoided being any higher on this list. Besides, it's almost impossible to have an apology worse than the one posted by
We're getting into the top 3 now, y'all. Top 3. I don't know who this is.
Repose. The video had been uploaded after his ex-girlfriend publicly accused him of cheating, so naturally Social Repose wanted to share his side of the story, doing so in a video titled Re, I'm an Idiot. The apology began with the most unemotional attempt at saying sorry.
Alright, let's get into the video.
I understand what I did. I understand that it's pretty wrong and heinous, and like I said, I messed up. I do deeply regret it.
Before he'd go on to explain that he had cheated in his previous relationship.
I did cheat on her, just like I did
That girl literally looked perfect for him. Why would he cheat?
my ex-girlfriend.
And it was therefore the girlfriend's fault for not knowing that he was going to cheat again.
What?
And she kind of took me on with the thought that she could fix me, and that everyone did warn her, and I couldn't stay faithful, and here we are.
Throughout the video, Social Repose seems so proud of how broken he is as a person.
Clearly,
Yeah, bro. I feel like it, like the main, dang, he got 75,000 dislikes. Oh my gosh. But anyway, I feel like the main base of an apology should be taking accountability, and by him saying, oh yeah, she knew I cheated in my last relationship, so she should have expected it. He's basically not taking none. It's crazy.
Deep-seated issues. I have a lot of problems.
Which was justified in his own head, as he apparently had this incredible YouTube channel.
I am so deeply entrenched in social repose just as an entity that it comes first. It comes before all my love and relationships.
That's
and
terrible.
Even family to an extent. This
Oh
is
my
my
gosh.
life. I've chosen it.
However, at least Social Repose made some attempt at saying sorry, as Sienna May's apology was so bad that people began to question if she was even saying sorry.
I don't know her.
Sienna May was one of TikTok's fastest growing creators until another TikToker accused her of assault, after which she'd take a break from the internet
Sienna May's apology. Y'all know who this is?
and return with what we're calling the second worst apology in YouTube history. It began with the explanation that taking a month off social media was the most difficult month of Sienna's life, before she'd go on to state that her purpose in life was to post TikTok dances and untouched photos of herself. Throughout the video, Sienna implied that her youth excused her from any wrongdoing, although the worst part was that she never even apologized, and rather spent more than half of the video playing what she called a relatable Sam Smith song, while doing a choreographed dance.
Yo, what is this?
With the goal of inspiring her audience. The stupidity of the apology is best summarized by this comment reading, "The fact that she and her team watched this and said, yeah, this is a good idea is hilarious to me. All of them together make one brain cell."
Dang! Oh yeah. A Wartix, he just cooked her.
Although Sienna's one brain cell was still significantly more than the amount that Laura Lee had.
Oh, that last girl didn't even apologize. She made a dance video.
When she'd post almost objectively the worst apology in YouTube history.
Oh, this is the worst
Laura
one.
Lee posted the apology in response to some old tweets, although she would have been significantly better off remaining silent, as there
Racist tweets.
was nothing within this video that wasn't a complete travesty. She'd spend the first 30 seconds talking about nothing besides how difficult the video was going to be.
In this video, it's been so hard.
I'm calling BS. Nope, that's cap. That's cap. The main real tears. Get out of my face with this. Come on now. Come on now.
So much positive. It's been the hardest things I've ever done.
Before going on to completely lose it on camera.
See, we're not just gonna go scroll past that like that ain't happened. I'm playing it in slow-mo for y'all. Oh, hold on, that's the quality. It ain't no way that this much spit came out her mouth. Which one's slow-mo? This? If it wasn't forced, look at this.
Hardest things I've ever done.
Before going
Here
on
go.
to completely lose it on.
I know y'all saw that. I know y'all saw that. Come on now. Come on now. She spit a whole water bottle out her mouth. That's unacceptable.
On camera, while implementing all the classic phrases such as "I'm so sorry to disappoint you all, and I know that I'm better than that." Laura Lee cried and apologized, then cried and apologized some more.
Yeah.
Although in the process, the audience noticed that there were no tears coming out of her eyes.
She's
Is this an
faking.
audition? I see no tears. Literally no tears coming from her eyes, yet she keeps wiping away. I think she forgot to buy the eye drops. After everybody came to realize that Laura Lee wasn't even crying, she'd take a month off YouTube to reflect, after which she'd return with an apology video for her initial apology, where she'd conclude the drama with more NPC YouTube apology dialogue.
I have changed so much as a human being. I have grown so much through the situation. I have grown and I have learned so much.
Nah, bro. Y'all, let's pray I never have to apologize, man. I hope I don't do nothing wrong. But anyway, let me know what y'all think. I love his videos. Y'all, you know what? Let me do this on right now. So y'all know to do it too. Subscribe. Come on now. Y'all subscribe to me and Sunny V too. Because we both dropping bangers. So let's get into it. What am I doing?
Oh!
Anyway, if y'all know still, if y'all enjoyed the video, make sure the comment button, like button, notify button, subscribe button, all the buttons, because guess what? We gone.